Hey, I'm Birta. Welcome. Today we're gonna color some fabrics with coffee or dye them with coffee. I haven't done this before, but I have read a little bit about it. I watched some videos about it, and then I forgot all of that. And that just because I read some stuff and saw some stuff on the internet, that makes me an expert, right? That's how the internet works. I have a couple of different things that I want to try and color. I have this new shirt. I just think it's too white. This fabric, which is gray, it's 100% cotton, so it should color slightly. I bought this and thought I want to sew something from it, and then I looked at it and I was like, I don't really wear this color, so I'm gonna try and make it like a dark brown, something nice, I don't know. And then there's this skirt. This is 64% wool, so it should color, at least change a little bit of color, hopefully. It's too green for me, so I want to change it up to brown. Then I just have some fabrics that I want to try, see if they pick up any color. So let's get into the kitchen and make it smell like coffee. Woo! Let's start brewing. And once again, I'm taking over in voiceover form. Here I'm pouring in used coffee. That's probably a mistake. So maybe just use new coffee if you want to do this. At least I think that might have been some part of the reason why it didn't go as well for me as it might do for you. Because I have an induction cooktop, I had to kind of use a double boiler because I didn't have a large enough pot for all these clothes. And it's also recommended to not use a pot that you actually use to cook with. I would recommend getting something that you can actually use with your stovetop as well. I let the clothes soak in warm water for probably not long enough, and I did not use, I think it's called Mordant before. That might actually be the reason why some of the things didn't take as well as I hoped they would. The curtains that I want to dye the most, that I wanted to change the color of the most, I left them in for maybe about 6 hours. The other two items, the skirt and the shirt, were divided by that time, so probably 3 hours for each of those. Just once every 15 minutes I kind of went back into the kitchen, looked at everything and kind of swirled it around, making sure it wasn't burning or anything, but it really smelled like a coffee house. I don't really mind the smell of coffee. I don't drink coffee myself, but I don't really mind it, but this was kind of too much for such a long time. I got slightly desperate with adding in more coffee. I felt like it wasn't enough. Maybe using a mordant would have been better. I don't know. After doing this for 6 hours, I took all the material out. I rinsed the coffee grounds off of them and I put everything into the washing machine. I probably should have used something to try and make the thing, like the color or the dye, stick more to the material, but I mean, the more you know. Like I said, I forgot everything that I read and watched about doing this, so I'm maybe not the best source of getting your information to do this from. This is more of an entertainment thing, but after taking it out of the washing machine, putting it in the dryer, here are the final results. So the shirt actually did what I wanted it to do. It got browner. It's not as bluish white anymore. The skirt got greener, which is actually what I did not expect and I did not want. I wanted to try and make it more brown, like try to get away from the green, but what do you know? What do you know? What do I know? And the final fabric that I kept in for over 6 hours, because I wanted it to go from the bluish gray, kind of purpley bluish gray, to hopefully a deep brown color, at least ever so slightly more brownish. Let's have a look. And yeah, it's more or less the same. It's slightly warmer, but it's more or less still purpley, grayish, bluish brown. No, not brown. Everything but brown. So Here are the tests that I made from some of the synthetic fabrics that I had, like some curtains. So they all kind of took to the dye better than any of the other fabrics that I wanted to kind of take to the dye. I'm happy with the shirt. I'm gonna make something nice out of the shirt. I'm gonna make that into a different type of video that started with the coffee dye and ended probably as a cuter thrifted shirt. Alright, that's enough of me today. I hope you have a nice day and an even better evening, and until next time.